We've got an interesting topic in this week's Anello Answers It. It's a phenomena that doesn't take place in the southeast, but it is one that many of you have asked about. So let's talk about it. They're called the Chinook winds. And to learn about them, we're going to travel all the way to the west coast, to an area between Oregon and Washington where the indigenous Chinook people first lived, where the winds are named after. Now, what happens is we have a jet stream coming from the north in a sort of up and down roller coaster fashion, and warm winds coming out of the ocean, and then they push south and east. Now what happens all happens because of the Rocky Mountains. You see, the air is funneled over the Rocky Mountains, and upon its return south, it leads to dangerously strong winds in the plains. So strong that it can damage property and even overturn vehicles, as well as create dust storms. So exactly how does that happen? Because really, it doesn't make sense. Well, let's start with it. Warm, moist air hits the left side of the mountains at about, let's say, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. As that travels north on the Rocky Mountains and gets higher in elevation, it causes the moisture to condense. Of course, that makes rain for us on this side of the mountain. However, once it reaches peak, the air has cooled considerably. So we went from 10 degrees to now in the negatives. Of course, the wind continues to climb over the Rocky Mountains and push south. And once it does that, the cool air becomes significantly warmer. As the air dries, it pushes south and east and becomes stronger because warm air moves a whole lot faster. So now we have warmer air with stronger pressures, and the whole thing that did it was the Rocky Mountains. That's what leads to dust storms and to dangerous breezy conditions that seemingly come out of nowhere in the plains. That's all for Anello Answers It this week. If you have a weather question, be sure to email it to me at gianello@waytv.com because I would love to hear from you.